Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to go on an exciting adventure with Max and Leo. Are you ready? Let's begin. Once upon a time, in a small village nestled between towering mountains and enchanted forests, there lived two curious boys named Max and Leo. Max was adventurous and always eager to explore the unknown, while Leo was thoughtful and wise beyond his years. They were the best of friends, sharing a bond stronger than anything in the world. They would spend their days playing near the village stream, but their dreams were filled with the wonders of faraway places and magical adventures. One day, as they ventured deep into the forest, they came across an old, forgotten path that led to a hidden clearing. At the center of the clearing stood an ancient, glowing tree. Its bark shimmered in the sunlight, and its branches swayed. Even though there was no wind, the tree beckoned them closer with a soft, melodic hum. Intrigued, the boys approached and placed their hands on the tree's trunk. To their surprise, the tree spoke in a voice as ancient as the forest itself. "Max and Leo, you are destined for a great adventure. Follow the path ahead, and you will uncover a world beyond your imagination. But remember, the journey will test your courage, wisdom, and friendship." Without hesitation, Max and Leo decided to follow the tree's guidance. As they walked, the forest around them began to change. The trees grew taller, their leaves glowing with a soft, ethereal light. Flowers bloomed in impossible colors, and birds with shimmering feathers flew overhead, singing melodies that seemed to come from the very stars themselves. Soon, they reached a wide river with waters so clear they could see the silver fish swimming below. On the opposite bank, a bridge made of glowing vines stretched across the river, but there was no way to reach it. "How can we cross?" Leo asked, puzzled. Max's eyes sparkled with excitement. "We have to figure it out together," he said. He noticed a small stone in the shape of a key by the river's edge. As they picked it up, the stone began to glow, and the vines above the river shifted, forming a bridge just wide enough for them to walk across. On the other side of the river, they found a door carved into the side of a giant stone mountain. The door was adorned with intricate patterns that seemed to come alive when the boys touched them. As they pushed open the door, they found themselves in a vast underground chamber, filled with glittering jewels and glowing crystals. At the center of the room stood a magnificent pedestal, on which rested a glowing golden key. The voice of the ancient tree echoed in their minds once more. "The key will unlock the greatest treasure, but it will also unlock the greatest challenge." Without hesitation, Max reached for the key, and the moment his fingers touched it, the entire chamber began to tremble. The walls cracked open, revealing a dark, endless abyss. From the darkness, a powerful force began to rise, an ancient dragon, whose scales glimmered like fire. The dragon spoke, its voice like thunder. "To claim the treasure, you must first defeat me." Leo stepped forward, calm and composed. "We don't seek to defeat you," he said. "We seek to understand the treasure." The dragon's fiery eyes narrowed. "The treasure is not gold or jewels," it rumbled. "It is the power of wisdom, the strength of courage, and the bond of friendship. Only those who possess these qualities can unlock it." Max and Leo looked at each other, understanding the dragon's words. Together, they used their courage, wisdom, an unbreakable friendship to face the dragon, not with swords or magic, but with trust in one another. Slowly, the dragon's fiery breath softened, and its massive form began to shrink, until it was no larger than a cat. The dragon spoke again, this time in a gentler tone. "You have proven your worth. The treasure is yours." With a wave of the dragon's tail, the room around them shifted. The jewels and crystals vanished, replaced by a beautiful garden of light and flowers. In the center stood a glowing tree, much like the one from their village. The golden key they had found was now a symbol of their journey and the bond they shared. Max and Leo returned to their village, the magical adventure etched forever in their hearts. They had discovered that true treasure wasn't found in gold or riches, but in the strength of friendship, the courage to face the unknown, and the wisdom to understand what truly mattered. From that day on, the two friends were known not only for their bravery, but also for the magic they carried within magic that came from the heart, and from the lessons learned on their magical adventure. And so, Max and Leo's story became a legend, passed down through generations, inspiring others to seek their own adventures and treasures, knowing that the greatest gifts in life are the ones you can't hold in your hands, but carry in your heart. And as for our heroes, well, their journey was just beginning. They knew that the real treasure was the friendship they shared and the courage they had found within themselves. Together, they were ready to face whatever adventures lay ahead, knowing that as long as they had each other, they could overcome anything. And that's the end of our story today. If you liked it, please give us a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. We'd love to have you join our magical world. Until next time, keep being awesome.